Alright guys, so this is my first video on Pet Quest, and today I'm going to be showing you my best hatches. Now, I've been a long time Pet Quest player ever since the first day of release, so if I come to here, I could show you for proof. This is when the game came out. Okay, anyways, we're going to start off with the easy hatches. You know, not so good, but they're kind of cool. And then we're going to go off into the rare hatches. Now, a lot of these pets in my journal you'll see, I have not hatched. A lot I've traded for, so yeah. Anyways, let's get right on into it. I'm just going to go by my first hatches first, so we're going to start off with this pet. So this was my first hatch in Pet Quest. I think it was around 250,000 eggs. It was from the Icewind Crest area, from this egg right here. It's 1 in 8 million. And yeah, I'd say it's a pretty cool hatch. Not too special, but it's like my first secret pet hatch. So next pet we have up on the list this is actually a pretty good one to be my second hatch. The egg isn't in the game anymore, so they didn't have a special egg. Yeah, the Guardian of Light, or traders call it Gol, G-O-L for short. And yeah, it's a pretty cool pet. It's pretty mid though. I have 3 of them. Obviously these weren't hatched. I hatched this one, pretty sure, or I traded for it. Yeah, I traded away my old Guardian of Light for, I'm pretty sure, an L trade back in Halloween update. And I've had these 3 just sitting in here from other trading. Okay, so now to my next one. It's also from the same egg. It's called the Prophet. If you guys want a little bit of lore on these pets, these were able to be hatched on during the 500k update after the update with the Frosted Fate that I hatched. So the egg would be right here, I'm pretty sure. That was like peak Pet Quest days. Like, the game was in its prime. Okay, next pet I've hatched, it's this one. This was in the pumpkin egg in the Halloween update. Pretty good update. It was delayed 9 days though. That caused a little bit of an outrage in the Discord server, but you know, it was funny. It was a good time. And next we have the King Slime. This is one of the best pets in the game. You can't look at that and say it's not one of the best pets in the game. Like, genuinely. I don't get why anybody would hate on it, but yeah. And next pet, this pet was really, really hype. It used to be the rare secret pet in the game to hatch. Now what ruined the value was that a lot were hatched during an admin abuse. And yeah, it's a really cool pet though. I'm also gonna skip the permanent hatches. I just wanted to show that first one because, you know, it was my first secret and that'd just be wrong not to show. These are comp pets from the Halloween event. Candy corn trophy was the most candy corn earned in the event, like most total candy corn. And the candy corn shard was most trick or treats in the Halloween event. So trick or treating would just be like going up to a house and then you get stuff and then you go to the next house. And it's just doing that back and forth. Now, I got number 26 in the trick or treating one and number 71 in the candy corn one. But yeah, that was a grind. That was a fun time. I wanted to hatch, but I had to spend more time doing those things. So I used my alts to hatch those other secrets. Now on to the next pets. We have this one. Starry Star, 1 in 10 million from the 2 million visits egg. That was around the time everybody started quitting due to burnout and just updates were getting a little bit stale. But yeah, it was still a good update. I also hatched this one. This is the better one. 1 in 25 million. I was so surprised I hatched this, but this is a pretty good pet to have. I still have one in my inventory. Obviously, it's not the one I hatched. The one I hatched, I traded for a huge trade for this cool cat right here, Colossal Cat. I'm not even gonna show that trade. It's too embarrassing, but I just really wanted that pet. Anyways, now to the next pet. All right, this is the event where I really started to lock in. Now, this is the worst secret from the event, I'd say. The Royal Hot Cocoa. This was the secret in the cocoa egg in the winter event. This was the easiest one to hatch. Now, not as many people hatched the cocoa egg though because it didn't have like a mythical or anything like that. Now, the next pet in the cocoa egg was really good though. This is the giant marshmallow. It just completely takes up the screen. But yeah, this pet was definitely the most sought after pet in the whole entire Christmas event, I'd say. It was a 1 in 50 million from the worst egg, and it's just a hit or miss egg. So you either hatch for the giant marshmallow or you just go to another egg. Like, there's no point of hatching that egg. And I hatched 3 of those on my main account. Like, it was so surprising. Like, I don't even know how. Okay, anyways, now to the next secret. One in 5 million from the, if I remember correctly, snowflake egg. It's a pretty decent one. It's the first secret I hatched whenever I came back to the game after quitting in the 2 million visits event. It's really mid now. You can probably get one pretty cheap if you're looking for your first limiteds. I definitely go for the snowflake or royal hot cocoa if you're new to the game. Those are just 2 limiteds that are good to have. They're like easy to get. Also, love struck slime, which is in the event now. Now I'm gonna start skipping over easy secrets just because this video is gonna be like 30 minutes if I don't hurry up. So yeah, we're just gonna start getting to the good secrets. I'm sure y'all are bored of the bad hatches by now. Alright, that's a frost shard, also from the snowflake egg. It's a pretty cool pet. It's one of the many shards in the game. Not much to say on that. Let's go to the next pet now. Sweet Guardian. This is from the pudding egg. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I was actually the first person in the world to hatch this pet, so it was pretty cool. That I've never done that before. I haven't done that since. I literally watched it happen on, like, watched it happen in game. So yeah, that was really cool. Next is this one. Sweet Fate, 1 in 50 million from the pudding egg. I'd say this is a pretty underrated pet. It only has like 100 something exists. 140 exists. So yeah, it's a pretty cool pet to have in my inventory. Demand is really low on it though. So demand is low on everything though, because there's no trading plaza. Devs, if you're watching this, please add a trading plaza. Like, I'm begging you. I need it so bad. Okay, anyways, next is this one. This is probably the most forgettable pet in the game. Like, I'm not even lying. Shining Star. It's a cool pet. It's not special or anything like that. Like, everybody just forgot about it. I haven't heard anybody talk about it except for how they forgot about it for a while. Anyways, next pet. We're done with the Christmas event now, by the way, so we're gonna start going on the bounty. Now, this doggy box, I'm not even gonna show it. It's a cool pet though. This is where we start getting good, because this is like the pets I dominate in. Pot of gold. This was the pet I really wanted. Like, I wanted really bad. It's just one of my favorite pets in the game. Now, before I hatched normal of this, I actually hatched a shiny of it. So let's show that. This is such a cool pet. Like, this is such a cool hatch. I think I was the last person to hatch this pet. 6 exists, but yeah, now we're gonna go on to the next bounty, which is, I'm probably the second best hatcher in. The gigantic balloon dragon. Now, if people don't know the lore from this, it's from an old game. The old game the devs made called BGC. On an old channel, I have videos on this, trading montages. I don't know if I'm going to do that for this game. I think I might do commentary, but I'm not going to be doing trading montages whenever Trading Plaza comes out. I also hatched the second ever shiny of this pet. Like, actually, like, a week ago. So yeah, that was like, I was so surprised. It was just such a cool hatch. And people say this is under 10k value, and they just don't know what they're talking about. It's owner's choice anyway. I mean, it's to exist, so why would it be their choice? Next one. This is another comp pet I got from the Season 2 Hatchathon. Now, for any lore why I quit in the 2 million egg event, there was the Season 1 Hatchathon, which you could get the Eternal Fate from. I was top 15, I want to say, and I disconnected overnight. I quit after that because I got so mad and I wasn't even on the leaderboard anymore. Or I was like high 90s in the leaderboard, so yeah, I quit after that. And the same exact thing happened with this, except I was top 3 and I disconnected overnight and I got 15 at the end of the event. I didn't quit that time because it's just like, I still got the pet. I'm still decent on the leaderboard. Like, there's no point in quitting. Anyways, next pets. Love Struck Slime. This is in the new Valentine's event. This is the easiest secret and probably the most limited secret. The Valentine event's been out for 2.5 weeks now, or 3 weeks. I don't even know. Yeah, this pet is pretty forgettable though, just because so many is hatched. It's just like, anyways, this is the Love Struck Queen. For anybody who doesn't know, this is a remodel or like a retexture of the Queen Bee and the Spotted Egg. It's a pretty cool pet. I don't mind it. And this is where it gets good. This is the Love Struck Capybara. Now, I'm just gonna show y'all after this. It's a pretty giant pet. I wish it was smaller, but I'm just gonna show y'all now. I was the 3rd person in the world to hatch a shiny version of it, which is a really overpowered pet for the Valentine's event. And I was top 3 in the Valentine's event, or top 2 for a while, I'm pretty sure. And I quit the Valentine's event because I just didn't see it was worth it anymore, and I've just been hatching for bounties lately. We're on to the mythicals now. Now, I obviously have not hatched all these mythicals. So, first one I've hatched was this one. This is the most common mythical because of admin abuse. So a lot get hatched every single week pretty much, but there hasn't been admin abuses lately because the devs have been taking a break. I'm yapping too fast. I need to slow it down. Anyways, yeah, this is a pretty cool pet though. Not much to say on this. Actually, 2 weeks ago, I did hatch this. So that was a pretty cool hatch. I even crafted one with 10 normals because the normals are just really easy to hatch as well. But yeah, not much to say on it. It's a pretty cool pet. Good for starters if you're looking to get into trading. Don't hatch for it unless it's an admin abuse though. And then yeah, just don't hatch the molten egg unless you're like going for bounty and it's on molten egg or anything like that. Just don't go for the tephra. I'll show you the egg to go for if you're a new player after this. All right, so next mythic I hatched was actually the Eternity. This is a really cool mythic. I hatched 4 or 5 of these before I even hatched another mystic. So yeah, I hatched 4 normals, and then after the 3rd normal, I want to say, or the 2nd, I hatched this, which was a really good hatch, and it got me this pet in another hatch. Got me my best pet in the game. Like, my rarest pet in the game is crazy. So yeah. I got this hatch when it was around like 7 exist. It's really overpowered for stats, or was really overpowered for stats. I don't know now because I don't know like what the best stat pets are anymore. But yeah, really cool hatch. Crazy. I will show you what I traded for after this. I also skipped over a couple variants, so I'll go back and show you the really good variants I've hatched after this. Anyways, next pet I hatched was, I think it was this one. The Colossal Dino, obviously it's too huge, it just fills up the screen completely. That pet, I hatched around 3 of them. I don't have any in my inventory right now, but a lot of people like this mythical a lot for some reason. I don't see the hype in it, but it's good for stats though. Anyways, this is the next mythical I hatched. Actually, no, this is not the next mythical I hatched. I hatched this 2 or 3 days ago. Now this is the next mythical I actually hatched. This is the mythical from the Love Struck egg in the Valentine's event. The best egg in the Valentine's event. Obviously, a lot have been hatched because the Valentine's event's been out for a long time now. Anyways, now to the good variants I hatched. So we are going to go to Enchanted first. Now, all these Enchanteds I pretty much hatched. I'm not going to show the animations for any. The only ones I didn't hatch were the Enchanted Radiance, Leviathan, and Soulflower. All these other ones I hatched. Oh no Frostbite either. I've hatched 2 Enchanted Frosted Fates, 3 Enchanted Midases. We'll get onto that one again later. 3 Enchanted Fallen Angels, 1 Enchanted Hellfire, or 2. 1 Enchanted Woodland Guardian, and 1 Enchanted Research Guardian. Research Dragon, and then 1 Enchanted Mystic Lotus. So yeah, these Enchanteds are all perms. They're alright. I wish I could hatch an Enchanted Limited. That'd be cool, but I haven't yet. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Anyways, now to get onto the shiny enchanteds I've hatched. Now, this is crazy. I'm going to start off by showing the first one I hatched. And this is also my most valuable pet I've ever hatched. So I'm not going to tell you all about the trade, but let's just say the trade I got for this thing was crazy. I'm not going into specifics, though. Shiny enchanted Midas. I was the second person to hatch this on an alt account. Crazy trade for that. Yeah, I can't tell y'all about that one though. Next pet is the majestic gem shiny enchanted. I hatched this around the same time as the shiny eternity, or before the shiny eternity. And this pet and the shiny eternity, I traded for this pet right here. This is my best pet in the game. To exist. This is the first one hatched. This isn't, I didn't hatch it. I traded for it. This is around 30,000 value, and I had some ads with that. So if you get mad at me for trading like the shiny enchanted majestic gem and shiny eternity for 30k value, no, I traded it for around 40k. That is my best hatches. Thank you. If you watched the whole video, thank you for listening to me yap for, I don't even know, 10-15 minutes. Thank you for listening to me stutter for 10-15 minutes. Anyways, next video, I don't know what I'm gonna do. If you want to see any suggestions, or like if you want to suggest any videos for me to do, drop some in the comment section. If I don't have any ideas by then, I might try to make a trading video before Trading Plaza comes out, but trading has been really stale lately and I just haven't been able to do it. I could do fishing video, I could do hatching videos on a certain egg. Just let me know what y'all want to see, what y'all want me to do, and I'll see you next time.